Hey guys, how's it going? It's Trieyx here. And before we start off this video, I'd like to cover some of the news I didn't get to cover in the second half of this video. And the reason why I didn't get to cover some of this news is because the video about to watch, at least the second half, is recorded about a week ago. And more Kingdom Hearts news dropped after that. And I decided to wait for all the news to come out before I release the video. I'm sorry that the news video is kind of late. I didn't really have time to cover the second part of the news until now. So yeah, this video was supposed to drop like last week on Wednesday. So yeah, it's kind of late. But yeah, better late than never, I guess. So right here, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 and 2.8 are confirmed for Jump Festa, and both of them will have new trailers at the event. This is big news right here. It came right after I made the video, so yeah, it kind of stinks, but yeah, I'm really hyped for the trailer. I wonder what kind of new things we can see. I'm definitely doing a reaction video to the trailer like I always do. So yeah, let me know what you guys think is going to be in the trailer. Jump Festa is going to happen around December 17th and December 18th. It's really close. It's about like 11-12 days away. So yeah, it's almost Christmas too, so I guess this is a Christmas present. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of what's going to appear in the trailer. Hopefully there'll be a lot more gameplay and maybe, you know, some more lore in the trailer. I'd love to find out about new stuff that happened in the games. And yeah, that's about it for this news. I'm really excited for this, and I can't wait for the trailer to drop. And next up is the Kingdom Hearts reference in Final Fantasy 15. It's not really news, I guess you could say, but yeah, it's actually really interesting that they will have a Kingdom Hearts reference in Final Fantasy 15. I haven't get to play Final Fantasy 15 yet. That's because of school and finals and everything, so yeah, but it's really interesting that there is a reference there. And I wonder if there'll be a Final Fantasy 15 reference in Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't think there'll be a Kingdom Hearts reference in 2.8 because I guess it's not really, like 2.8 is not really a main game, I guess, more so. I wouldn't really say it's a side game, but that's what it feels like. So yeah, here's what they really say in Final Fantasy 15. Spoilers. Actually, not really a spoiler. Actually, I don't know. I didn't really play the game, so I don't know if it's a spoiler or not. So basically, Noctis tries to open the door, and the player is met with a dialogue box. It retrieves that the door is locked, and Noctis says that no dice won't budge, and Igneous, for every lock there's just a key, and I'm not sure his name is Prompto, I guess. I don't know. I haven't played the game yet, like I said before. Or like a magical key that can unlock any door, like from the video games. And Gladiolus, I don't know. Sorry if I butchered that. And it said or that. So yeah, it's kind of cool. This is a little reference right here, the magical key that can unlock any door. So yep, I really liked how they added Kingdom Hearts to Final Fantasy 15. And hopefully we can see Noctis and the gang in Kingdom Hearts 3. Next up, this news, it's not really news, but more so it's got like notice around now. In the previous Kingdom Hearts 2.8 trailers, when you see Dream of Distance, you did not see the drop gauge, and that led people to believe that drop gauge was not in the game. But apparently it is, because in the recent scans of Famitsu, there was a little drop gauge right here, which leads people to believe or confused that whether or not the drop gauge is in the game. I know a lot of people hated the drop gauge because of when you're like fighting a bosses and then all of a sudden you just drop. You have to refight the boss all over again, or when you do like a mission, or I don't know. It's just annoying, I guess. I find it annoying anyway, but I don't really mind it, so to say. Tayasu did say that he was gonna extend the amount of time for the drop gauge right here. Let's see. No, not that hard. Right here, Tayasu said that at E3 that the drop time will be altered and it'll be a little longer, so that's good. My reason for this is that either they didn't finish the drop gauge like when they're like remaking the game or something, or they decided to take it out because like, I don't know, taking a big part of the screen, I guess, I don't know. Or they will have like a difficulty where if you choose like the beginner or standard or whatever, you will start off with no drop gauge, and in the harder levels you have a drop gauge, because I guess drop gauge makes it a little harder, I guess, I don't know. Or they will have an option where you can just not have the drop gauge, or you can have drop gauge. Now those are my two like big things. Like it'll be dependent on the difficulty, or just like an option, or like where you guys want it or not. And that sounds pretty cool, because I would like to choose whether I have the drop gauge or not. I mean, obviously I wouldn't, because that way I can, you know, not drop like every so often. But yeah, then again I might keep it because it is part of the mechanics of Dream of Distance, which makes it unique. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let me know if you guys like drop gauge or not, and whether or not you guys think it's gonna be in the game, because it's actually a little confusing. But yeah, it's gonna be it for all the news. This part of the video is actually a lot more interesting than the first part, which I'm probably added to the beginning. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the trailer is gonna be releasing and Jump Festa, and what you think about the drop gauge. Whether you think it's gonna be in the game or whether you guys like the drop gauge or not. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I like to say that I'm sorry that there's no Kingdom Hearts Let's Play videos in like past few weeks, and that's because grinding for the materials are like really annoying, and I barely have time because of finals. So I might not be able to get Kingdom Hearts Let's Play video in, I don't know, next few weeks. So yeah, if any guys like watch my Let's Play, please just hold on. I'll get it out as soon as possible, maybe after finals. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this part. Let's get right into the other part of the video. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Trieyx here. There's a lot of news that were announced of Kingdom Hearts 2.8, so let's get right into it. Alright, so the first news was this little scan right here from the weekly Show and Jump magazine. It basically showed, I guess new renders of the foretellers and the Master of Master, and it has some thing right here, like a little ticket thing where if you enter your name, your address, and whatever, and you could be one of those lucky selected people to get a free Kingdom Hearts 2.8 game. I'm not sure this, if people from America can do this, but yeah, this is something that's going on in Japan. And the translation doesn't really look too interesting. Basically just talking about Kingdom Hearts 2.8, talking about like Master of Masters, and yeah, and then a little contest right here. So not really too interesting, but it's cool to see in the renders, I guess. So yeah, that's it for this one. Next one is the scan of all the characters in Kingdom Hearts 2.8. There's Aqua, Mickey, and all the foretellers. Basically, you got it from this one, from this magazine right here, which I'll go over a little bit later. But here's a look at all the scans, and I have to say the scans look really nice. It looks a lot better than in the past trailers. If you guys want to check this out for yourself, I'll leave a link to this website in the description below. If you guys want to check it out for yourself. And yeah, man, this is really nice. I can't wait to play the game, Kingdom Hearts 0.2. Unfortunately, you can't play Kingdom Hearts back cover. I really wish you can. Like, I mean, the phone version is basically the game, but it would be so cool to play this game, like, or play the Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key or Key in PS4. Maybe one day they'll, I don't know, have a game where you can play, Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key on the PS4 and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. It could be something like, I don't know, maybe something chibi as like the world of Final Fantasy. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, there's all the pictures of all the foretellers. Yeah, little scans of all the characters, and basically it's screenshots of the past, I believe the past scan, so nothing too new. So yep, let's go to the next one, and here is the issue from Dengeki, the scans for Kingdom Hearts 2.8, Dream Drop Distance, and back cover. So I'll show you guys like the full picture right here, if I can, alright, I'm pretty sure it's this one. So yeah, here's Kingdom Hearts 2.8 and back cover and Dream Drop Distance. Basically, what they're saying here is just explaining who Sora is, who Riku is, the systems in Dream Drop Distance, and the worlds you visit. So nothing too interesting. I'll go over the translation in a little bit. So yeah, nothing too interesting. I'm pretty sure all you guys know what's in Dream Drop Distance. So yep. Just another picture right here. I think it's right here. So here is talking about Kingdom Hearts 0.2 and back cover. And to get the translations, basically, like I said before, they're talking about Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Basically, just talking about what the game is about, who Sora and Riku is, and the towns you visit, and stuff like that. So nothing too interesting. You guys should all know about this stuff by now. Let's see. There's also stuff on Kingdom Hearts 0.2. You can find it right here. Basically, just saying who Aqua is, and right here just said they're just talking about the little picture from like the past scan, and I believe maybe some of the scan, where the thorns, like where Aqua sees Ventus and Terra in the Enchanted Dominion. And then the thorns come out of nowhere, and if you touch it, they'll hurt you. So yeah, and also saying that this can also be like an illusion for Aqua's mind. So yeah, it could also be like you know how in the past scan where it says that the world's like messing with Aqua. Maybe it could be messing with Aqua's mind, and then it could be creating these little barriers to, I don't know, just mess with her, make her lose faith. So yep. Also, they also talk about King Mickey and when he met Aqua in the Realm of Darkness, and basically saying like what new truth will be unfold if you know, when we play the game. So yeah, I'm really interested to find out why you know, Mickey left her there. Pretty sure it's a good reason. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm pretty sure King Mickey wouldn't have left her there when it wasn't like, you know, important reason, I guess. And basically, King Hearts back cover basically talked about who the foretellers are, and basically giving a description all the foretellers, and yeah, and also a little something where they basically say, they try to convince you that any of these guys could be the traitor. For example, Ace is the quick to anger type. He seems like most upset upon learning of the traitor, and all the other stuff. You guys want to read it here? I guess I'll just read like some of the descriptions that I found like interesting. Like right here, Master. He's the leader of the foretellers, and we have no sense of his personality, and no one can really just judge whether his offbeat conduct is simply part of his personality or it's all premeditated. So that's pretty interesting right here. That you know, this is not really like, we don't really know who the Master is. Like, we don't know like how he is, and you know, whether he's, all those like attentions are, you know, good or bad, I guess. Like if everything he does is you know, all planned out. But yeah, also Ira, who's the leader of Unicornus, and yeah, also a picture resembling Darkseid drawn. Wait, what the heck? No, wait. Okay, no, this is translation. Never mind. And also Envy, you know, I'm sending a note. She puts great trust in her master, and she works as an unwavering foreteller for him. So you can tell that she's loyal. And you got Gula or Gullah, who basically was a leper mask, and he doesn't have much feeling of fellowship. And sometimes he shows very individualistic side, and he's a lone wolf who hates getting caught with little stuff. Or is he a lone wolf? So yeah, basically all of these are just saying like description, and if whether or not like they can convince you that the one of them is a traitor. So yeah, that's about it for this one. A lot of the scans, like the translations, are basically saying the same thing. What's really interesting is more of the, you know, what's in the scan, like the pictures. So right here is also a scan from Famitsu, and let's look at the scans real quick. So this one right here, which basically same thing, where it just shows scenes from Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, and just like talking about the worlds you go to, and just like who Sora and Riku is, and the characters you meet there. So yeah, nothing too new. The scans look really, really nice. I like how you know, they're all a lot better than before. Oh man. Let's see. There's another one. There's like 3 here. So another one from the scans on the back cover. Here's a little advertisement for Kingdom Hearts Chinky, and here's also the pre-order for a physical copy. Like this is what you get if you pre-order the physical copy, and here's what you get if you pre-order it digitally, or you buy off of Amazon. So yeah, I went over that in the previous video. So yep, nothing too new, and all the scans look really, really nice. Oh man, I can't wait to watch this. Oh man, I can't wait to learn what you guys do, like, you know, behind the scenes, I guess. So yeah, I'm really interested. I'm pretty sure all you guys are too. Oh man, and good thing is you don't actually have to play Unchained Key to understand it. So that's good, because I know a lot of people haven't played Unchained Key, me included. I mean, I do play it, but not really, you know, that crazy. Also one last scan here, which I believe this one, And here basically showing you HD dream drop distance. What's cool is they're showing you some of the commands and stuff. And also in the scan, they also talk about how the commands will work when using dream meters and stuff like that. So let's look at the translation really quick. So yeah, basically right here is saying, well, summing up dream drop distance. So nothing too interesting here. What's interesting is let's see, I can find it. Well, first off, I believe they got rid of the drop meter. I'm not too sure. Maybe they didn't. I have no idea. But yeah, I also right over here, link attacks on the PS4 by changing the command tabs on the bottom left and using shortcuts. You can execute the link attacks more quickly. That's kind of cool. They combined it to make it, so link attacks you're able to, quickly like change the buttons, like whether you maybe press from like the side or press like I don't know, R1 or something. You can use the link attack, so that's kind of cool. Also, let's talk about right here. In the HD version, touchpads is more intuitive, and the types of spirits increase. So basically, you want to use like the dream meters, might have to use a touchpad or something. And I'll go see you can use the touchpad to probably like to pet them, like how in Dream of Distance, like you have the little touchscreen where you can basically use your stylus to pet them. Basically, the touchpad could be the same thing, I guess. Not really too much information on the controls, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. Also, I just looked at right here, in HD mix, the time between the drops have been lengthened to 20 minutes, and easier to concentrate. That's just like really cool. 20 minutes? I believe in the the 3DS version, if you had the drop decelerator, it might last maybe, I don't know, around the same time, I guess. Basically, it depends on, how you play the games, depending on whether you get hit by an enemy or something like that. I believe there's a move where if you get hit by something or something like that, I don't remember, your drop decelerator, speeds up a little bit. So yeah, it all depends. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how they lengthened it to 20 minutes. Crazy. And I hated you don't hate the drop gauge, but sometimes like when you're like fighting a boss or something, and then all of a sudden you just drop, it's kind of annoying. I'd rather have a button to drop whenever I want, but yeah, what can you do about it? It's part of the mechanics, and that's what makes Dream Drop Distance unique. So yeah, basically all that's new in this one. Alright, so I just checked again, and it says right here that on the PS4, the reality shift has been modified to use one screen, and I wonder how that would work. I remember the 3DS, you had like the bottom screen to use it. Maybe like if you do reality shift on the PS4, maybe like half the screen would be the reality shift. I don't know. That's kind of cool. And yeah, that's basically all that's really new here. Here's all the description of the foretellers, which I don't really have to go over. So yeah, it's, all interesting things here. Here is the advertisement for Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8, and this is basically the advertisement on Twitter. It's for people, like, it's only visible to people in Japan and US. I have never seen it, unfortunately, but it was really cool. Basically, advertising the game, showing what's in Kingdom Hearts 2.8, and yeah, that's basically about it. Basically, it's an ad, so yeah, it was really cool. So yep, let's go to the next thing. And here, I guess, is the most interesting thing of all, out of all these. I mean, the screenshots are interesting, but we've seen like the scans already. Well, I mean, like all the characters and stuff. So, I mean, it's not really too crazy, but here's like all the juicy stuff. And here's all the juicy stuff. So yeah, Amazon Germany, they have revealed that in the description for the game that the cinematic feature for Kingdom Hearts key back cover is 80 minutes long. That's kind of crazy. I did not expect it to be that long. Originally, I believe in like the previous interviews, they said that the Kingdom Hearts back cover, key back cover, is gonna be around an hour long. It'll be a little bit longer. So yeah, and now we know the official time. It's 80 minutes long. which is basically about an hour and 20 minutes. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days was 2 hours and 50 minutes long for the cinematic, and Kingdom Hearts Recoded was about 3 hours long. So I mean, it's shorter than the other two, but technically Key Back Cover is not really a game, but more so a movie. So that's why it's shorter. But yeah, it's still longer than I expected, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm really interested to watch the entire thing. And maybe one day I can do like a movie night or something. Probably not, but yeah, it's really interesting. So yeah, that's an interesting thing right here. At least for me, the most interesting thing. And last but not least is the advertisement for Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, or Kingdom Hearts 2.8, and the copies of Final Fantasy 15. And basically, if you get Final Fantasy 15, you get a little I guess the advertisement thingy paper where it basically shows you Kingdom Hearts 2.8 there, and that's actually kind of cool. I like how they're advertising the game a lot more and trying to make, Kingdom Hearts is a little more popular, I guess. Even though Kingdom Hearts is actually really popular already, but yeah, it's actually kind of cool. And I believe there's also some copy in the game where it says right here where this shows an inaccurate release date where it says December 2016, and then some of them have January 12th or 24th. So yeah, it's kind of funny. I'm pretty sure that each of the game were packaged before the delay of the game. So that's kind of funny. Can you imagine like some people get the game and then plan on getting Kingdom Hearts 2.8 and they find out it's not December but January. Oh man, but it's not really that far, I guess. We don't even know when it was going to release in December. For all we know, it could have been released at the end of December, which is basically like the same thing, except it's released in 2017. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of glad. I mean, not glad, but I mean, it's kind of fitting, I guess, for them to release in 2017, because 2017 is the year of Kingdom Hearts, so yeah, I guess it kind of makes the year a little more better, I guess. But yeah, too bad it makes it so this year there's no new Kingdom Hearts game, not counting Unchained Key for the other the year version. So yep. That's about it for this video. A lot of interesting things that have been revealed today. The thing I'm most excited for is the the cinematic, which is 80 minutes long. Kind of crazy. And also nice to see the scans and how they're advertising the game a lot, Kingdom Hearts 2.8 a lot more. Hopefully it can bring a lot more new players or new people into this game, because I really love Kingdom Hearts, and I love to see the community grow. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought of all the news and the scans as well. A lot of cool things, so yeah, let me know. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys want to stay updated on all Kingdom Hearts news, then be sure to click the subscribe button. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later.